I would like to apologize. I am so sorry. I never do an episode this late at night. I'm sorry. But I always talk about I have to have a feeling. I have to. I just can't sit here and just talk about any and everything. And like you guys know, I have to experience it. Like I'm not going to speak about something that I've never experienced. I don't know anything about it because that's crazy. Why would someone want to listen to someone that never experienced what I'm going through? That's crazy. So I'm not going to do that. As I promised for season 3, I'm trying to have a new co-host on each and every episode. Like I stated before, if you guys are interested, if you guys enjoy what I'm saying, you guys have the Instagram, you can use the voice messenger and let me know, like, hey, I want to be on with you because I really want to talk about this, or I want to talk about that, or can you talk about it? I'm here for you guys, I promise. But as I promised, I have one of my closest friends on here with me, Shantae.
Hey, hi, hello everyone. Hey, bestie.
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
Alrighty. So, right before we hopped on here, we were talking about my podcast and everything, and she was like, "Yeah, I know you probably have a whole bunch of women listening." I was like, "Girl, you crazy." I just checked the percentage. It is 86% of males listening and 13% of women.
You like when you said those percentage, I was shocked because I'm gonna tell you why. I was shocked when you said this to me because I feel like more females would listen to a podcast than a male, but I guess it depends on what the podcast is about and the topic. So
Honestly, I'm sorry for cutting you off. What were you
no,
saying?
no. I'm saying like I'm just like I said, I was just shocked. I'm like, what? 13%? What? Like what's going on? Like like that's rare to me.
Honestly, I feel that the percentage looks like that is because, well, you already know, you're like my best friend.
Hmm.
And I just think that when I get really deep into it, when I start talking RNS, and it might hit a few people, it might hit home, it might hit a
Mm.
target, and it's like, I'm not capable of dealing with this right now. It felt like she talking about me, or
Hmm.
she forgot how it feels to be a woman or something like that, but it's not that. On this
Mm.
podcast, I've been doing nothing but talking about the mindset. As
Hmm.
always, like, we're in our 30s and everything. At one point in time, we were teenagers, we were in our 20s. At the end of the day, everybody in this world been through a phase in life where they thought it was all about them and they wasn't going to treat everybody the right way. You
Yeah.
can't tell me that you did, because if you did, like I always say, you're a liar.
Hmm.
You are not put together. It doesn't work like that. You are built on progress. You have to make mistakes to be better in life and make better choices.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Like, how can we get the percentage higher for females? Like, is it a topic that one day you can talk about woman empowerment, or let's say woman and let's say self image, or boost confidence, or food, or something?
Um, I mean, a boost of confidence. For some reason, I feel like to a certain percentage, I probably talked about that, but not so much as a confidence. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like my basis of everything is your mindset,
Yeah.
because
Mm-hmm.
you can't think about society. You can't let society make you feel like you're doing something wrong in life, or you're not where you should be right now. That's not their business. You're a person. You have to get yourself together to make the moves that need to be done.
And
If you
it's not easy.
No, it's not. I talk about that too.
Yeah,
It's not. That takes time.
it,
It
it
takes
does.
time.
It sure does. It could take a long time. It could take months, weeks, years, depending on the situation.
Honestly, that's why I talk about prayer all the time, because
Absolutely.
I let them know, like, prayer isn't magic. Like, you can't pray and then be like, wow, that's crazy. I've been praying to you for months and this ain't happened yet. It's not gonna happen if you're just sitting there waiting on prayer. In order for something to happen, you have to keep making moves and
Hmm.
remain with your faith.
Yeah. By doing that, and also like you said, making goals, making progress goals for yourself. So I feel like by doing that, we can get the females more attention. They could be like,
Correct.
oh, okay, like I see what she's talking about. Okay, this is what I need to focus on. Okay, let's start from right there.
Correct. That's why
Yes.
I hope for, the little percentage of ladies that I have listening,
Oh man.
I hope that I don't make no one feel some type of way, or I'm
Mm,
trying to
but
be like this and that. I'm just speaking real stuff. That's
right,
it.
right. But and then again, it also depends on the topic that you discuss too. So it also depends on that too. I'm curious though, like the 13% of the females listening to this podcast. I wonder who these ladies are. like who they are, where they from. like like this is I find it so funny. Like, and like I was saying to you, like this is so rare.
I don't know.
I'm
I don't
shocked.
know.
Like I'm shocked. Like that's just like me listening to a male podcast and they talk about sports. So more guys, you get more percentage on the guys listening to male podcast talks about sports and stuff than females.
See, but that's the difference though. On this podcast, the topics vary. It's never consistent. I already let them know it's based on my feelings. Like, if I'm
Okay.
feeling like, hey, you know what, as a woman, I remember, I think I know why my percentage went down for women, because
What?
at one point it was at 30 something. It went down because one of my prior episodes I was talking about how, technically speaking, I told them that I wasn't gonna curse because
Mm,
I didn't know how people felt about it. But I got to talk about that episode. And I was just
okay.
talking about, at the end of the day, some women ain't shit.
Ooh.
Yes. That's why it went
Ooh.
down.
Oh man, and I'm sure it hurts their feelings because people in their feelings now today.
Oh my god.
Oh man, so I'm wondering, like, when on that episode, I'm just wondering, like, how did that person make me feel? Like after just listening to that episode, like I'm wondering, like, how for female, how do they feel about that? Like, do they feel eh, pretty good, pretty not good?
Well, clearly not good if I went down to 13%.
So what can we do to make that percentage go up?
See, but actually, it's like I get that and I'm with you on that, but I'm not trying to beg nobody to be here.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like the gist of it. And I'm saying, just like I talked about in that episode, at one point in life, all of us went through it. And I'm not excluding myself. I was in that boat. I was in
Right,
that boat. But just like
right.
I said on that episode, when you continue to be like that, forget a relationship, you can lose friendships.
Ooh,
So it's not just based on a relationship, because then you're going to turn into a nasty person. Like, no one wants to be around you.
right. No one doesn't want to hear your negativity, the bad energy around you. Nobody don't wants to hear that because that's not good. That's unacceptable.
Correct.
And like you said, like we're at the age where we want to be surrounded by folks who's gonna show more positivity and more
Exactly.
more encouragement, more motivation. We need more people like that. We need more sisterhood, more whatever. Like we just don't need people that's gonna continue to let us down and don't let us see growth or shine. It's just unhealthy and it's toxic.
Exactly.
It's very toxic. And it's sad. It's real sad. But you know what? We cannot control people. We cannot control their feelings. That's just who they
Right.
are. And you know what? If they want to be like that, let them be like that. Just know you have to separate from yourself from that. And at the end of the
Hmm.
day, you have to protect your peace.
Correct. That's all I talk about. But since you did say what you said, how do you feel about the statement, no new friends? Do you agree with that or do you disagree with that?
No new friends.
Yeah.
Mm, I I don't know. I it can go either way. Um and I'm gonna explain why. I say I disagree with the no new friends because it's like now I gotta get to know that person. It's like I gotta start from scratch again. I gotta start all over and get to know this person. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
now it's like I gotta get to know this person. I gotta see who he or she is. What's their vibe? What's their energy? It's all about observation. You're observing a person.
Yeah, I agree with that.
you
But
know.
I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
used to agree with that and be
Okay.
like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. Cause you never know who's trying to come in your circle. I was about to say secret. In your circle. In your circle. Because maybe it's because I don't want to make it seem like this, but I
Okay.
know this is what it is. I think it's being from Jersey. And it's like I just feel like when
you
you get new followers or someone new is just trying to come in, I'm looking at you like, come on, man, you know good and well you don't know me. This feel like a whole setup. Who
but
person do you know who sent you to me? Because I don't know you. We don't have
hmm
any friends mutual. Where did you come from?
people trying to test people trying to test you nowadays, and it's so sick. Like it's sad. Um, but I guess it depends on that person. Like you want to give them that chance. Just give them a chance. You know, get to know that person, let them know who you are. The person will explain who he or she is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if you feel like you and that person has a good energy or same vibe match, then okay, we'll see how this goes. But if not, then I'll be like, well, you know what? It was a pleasure me speaking to you. Yeah, deuces. I'm done. I don't
See,
want to.
it's like you're really nice. You're really nice.
Yeah,
It's kind of like if somebody trying to come in and it
but
my gut was right
but
and
how
like it
would you
was
know
a
that?
setup.
But how would you know that?
Girl, there are signs. People don't pay attention to those signs.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
I can see that because something like that already happened to me.
so
Like
you're
this random person hit me up or whatever.
so you're like a
And then
psychic.
I'm not no damn psychic. And I'm just looking and I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so for one, you don't look familiar.
hmm
We don't have no mutual friends.
Okay.
We never went to the same school.
True. I mean, you may
So I
have,
just came out and I responded back. I was like, hey, thank you and everything, but who sent you?
but you may never know. You may went to the same school with that person. It's just you never talked to them.
No, no.
What?
I didn't talk to nobody in school. Ain't nobody want to talk to me.
That's not true.
Yeah, it was because I wasn't ratchet. I wasn't getting down like that. I just stayed to myself. So nobody wanted to speak to me. And I'm like, okay, I'm okay. I didn't come to school for you.
I mean, we talked in school.
Shantae, you talking about fucking grade school?
Mm, yes, grade school. Oh, but high school. Oh yeah, that's right. We went to a different high school. Duh.
Yeah. So yeah. So like I said, when that person hit me up, I'm just like, yo, who sent you? Whoever sent you, tell them I said hi. And then after that, that person blocked me and everything. So
Oh
I already
dang.
knew. You see what I'm saying? That's
Ooh.
why you got to pay attention to the signs. People be sitting here and talking about some. So you hit everybody up
Mm-hmm.
that hit you up. And I'm like, yes, because life is a setup. I don't care
Yeah.
what nobody say. You just, but no, you're right. I do agree with that. It could really be someone like now, since I have this podcast going on, it could literally be someone genuinely just saying, hey, I really do appreciate what you talk about. Or, hey, I would like to be on your episode one of these days and stuff like that. So I got to switch up a little bit. I'm
Yeah,
trying, but
and
it's hard.
it's not, and it's okay. It's okay, Gina. It's okay to feel that way. You know, it takes process. It takes time. It's okay. It's okay to switch it up. There's nothing wrong with change. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong
but
with that.
change takes time.
Yes, it takes time. It look, as I mentioned to you earlier, it takes weeks. It could take days. It could take months. It could take years. However it takes.
Yeah, that's what I tell them all the time. And I'm like, when it's your time, it's just
it's
gonna
it's
happen.
gonna happen. Yep, it's
Yeah.
definitely gonna happen for sure. But like I said, like I have a whole bunch of like podcasts, like Apple podcasts that I listen to, and most of the time it's mainly females I hear. Not one single male either listen to that podcast or put a comment on it or put the stars and stuff like that. Mainly females I hear.
I think it possibly could be because I try and let everyone know like this is just not an all female podcast.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Men can listen to it as well because the men in the world, it's like they're not supposed to have feelings or they're not supposed to feel no type of way. That's a problem and that's stupid.
Yeah.
Men have feelings just like how
Just
women
like
have feelings.
us females, yes, we all have
So,
feelings. We all have different types of emotions and how we act towards others. So yeah, it can go either way.
well, I mean, since clearly I'm not a man, I try and
Oh my god. I didn't say that. I didn't say that, girl.
No, that wasn't for you. I'm saying, like, at times I be listening to Corey or we be having conversations, and I just be like, you know what? Maybe it's other men feeling like this. So let me talk about it on here and stuff like that just to see. So they know I'm speaking to them too.
But
It's not just for women, though, because no, I meant what I said.
mhm.
Like, honestly, some women ain't shit. That's
Eh,
just the
well,
gist of
well,
it.
well. When you say that, like, are you talking about all or some?
I, Shantae, I just said some.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm like, oh my goodness, you talk about all females? Ouch. That's a double ouch.
No, because if I said all, then I would be including myself. Now, if it
Mm.
was like years ago, yeah, I would have said all
Oh,
because I would have had to include myself.
okay.
That's why I keep promoting like the mindset, like get your mind right because once your mind is right, you'll start making better choices in life.
Mm-hmm.
You won't
Ooh.
feel stagnant in the place that you are because you're going to look at yourself and be like, you know what? I'm a dope person. I have the ability to do any and everything that I want to do in life. I don't have to be here. I could be further along. If you're
Mm-hmm.
just content with the way your life is, it's gonna be hard. Don't get me wrong. Just because I'm saying this, I don't want none of y'all thinking that wow, she must had a good life or she has some type of funds that helped her. How was she able to talk about this and stuff like that? It takes time and prayer. That's why I
Yes.
always tell y'all have to get away from people sometimes. Just
Yeah.
take a break and focus
Yes.
on yourself.
Absolutely. And I like the part that you said, make better choices. That's the key. Make better choices, but also write it down. Write down your goals on a piece of paper, notebook, journal, whatever. If you're trying to achieve these goals or whatever you're trying to do, write this stuff down.
Correct.
Write
I
it
agree
down.
with that.
Write it down so that way you can have it and keep it with you at all times. Like,
Hmm.
and then write down the stuff that you're trying to reach each day or whatever. If you make that one goal, all right, you can check it off and then move on
Exactly.
to the next one. So, yes, make better choices, progress your goals, reach your goals, because at the end of the day, you're trying to achieve it. You're trying to do the right thing for yourself.
Exactly.
I
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh.
I love that. Like, oh my gosh, goals. Have a goal planning. Ow, I
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh. Oh
Hey,
my gosh.
that's your next episode. Goal planning. Ouch.
What the hell? We just did it tonight. What are you talking about? Your
Oh,
next
okay.
episode.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah, so I just wanted to talk about a slight percentage in the podcast. Like I said, it
Yeah.
would be nice if, I'm reaching out to anybody, and I'm not targeting women. I'm
Okay.
not saying like this is just for y'all. This is for any and everybody. It
Yeah.
just surprised
Yeah.
me too when I saw that percentage went down. I'm like, oh, I made somebody mad. Talk to me. Tell me what I did. I
Mm.
don't understand. But I
Right.
mean, I'm
Because
gonna
you.
keep talking though. Like that's not gonna stop. Even if I only have one listener on here, I'm okay. Why? Because you're a consistent listener.
Right.
That means you enjoy what I talk about. Hopefully it's helping
Mm-hmm.
you
Yes.
through life.
Yes.
Even if it's not all episodes, just one episode, and it just makes you feel like, wow,
Yeah.
somebody else is going through the same
Same
thing,
thing.
or
Mm-hmm.
I never thought about it like that. Maybe I should do things differently. Again, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, how to live y'all life. I'm just trying to
Mm-hmm.
make it a little easier from someone that already went through certain obstacles in
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. And it's better to have one listener, one person listen to your podcast than zero. Because you're like, okay, what do I need to? No, I'm just saying, like, because you'll be surprised. Like, let's just say you made an episode and then all of a sudden it's zero listeners. You're like, okay, what the hell did I just do? Or
it's
what that
okay.
thing?
I'm gonna keep going though. Ain't nobody about to stop this podcast though.
I know that's right.
It's gonna keep going.
Right, absolutely, because this is your podcast. You do what you want, and look. Hopefully, more females. Let's get some more females coming on. Let's get it in. And more males too.
Yeah, because it would be dope if someone actually uses the voice messenger or like send me a
Mhm.
message and be like, girl, I did not agree with what you talked about.
Right, right,
You
right,
should have did it like this, or I want to be on the episode with you to tell you what you did wrong because I went through something like that. And
right.
what you stated was incorrect or whatever. Like I always say, I am open to criticism because I am
Mm.
not gonna know everything. I'm not going to. This is a personal opinion. If you disagree, let me
Let
know.
me know.
Let's
Right.
talk about it.
So you're open to criticism, feedbacks, comments, all the
Yeah,
above.
correct.
Okay, okay.
Why? You was really big on that. You want to give me some criticism?
Oh no, no. Oh no. Like you already know. Like I'm giving you good feedbacks on podcasts, and I'll give you good comments on it. Like what do you want me to say about you know criticism about this? Like there's nothing bad about this. This is great. You're doing it. You're explaining yourself about this episode, and whether followers, I mean, or listeners listen to it or not, you made an episode.
Oh yeah, it's gonna keep going. Ain't nothing gonna stop this.
Exactly, as you should. So me, you already know. I'm gonna say nice things, nice comments, and feedback on certain episodes that you do. You already know.
Yes, but I needed to be honest though.
This is honest.
Okay.
This is honest. It's not like I'm making this up. This is honest.
No, thank you.
Of course, girl. Like, I'm not gonna be like, well, Gina, guess what? This episode, girl, I'm not really feeling it. Like, I would never do that.
And then I'm gonna say, well, girl, stop listening.
I'm like, well, girl, I mean,
Exactly. Ain't nothing else to say to that. If you don't like something, stop listening to it. If you don't
but
like the way somebody look, stop going to their page. If you don't like the
mm-hmm,
stuff that they post,
mm-hmm,
unfriend them. That's
mm-hmm,
it.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 because that's it. Either you like it or you don't, like, and also, like, and if you do like it, tell a friend.
Exactly.
Tell a friend, share it, like it, comment on it, tell a friend, let your friend, co-worker, colleague, family member, whoever, let them know, hey, I got a podcast that you should listen to, and this podcast is dope as hell. It will change you,
Yeah.
it will change your whole, it may change your whole perspective, it may change your personality, your feelings, whatever. But tell a friend, tell a friend.
Yeah, I just hope that people feel like that out there, that the stuff that I am saying, like, it helps them in some way, or it just gives them motivation to keep going, because we
Yeah.
can't stop right now, because some of us are probably right by our chance. Like, we're right there. All you have to do is take the next step. And sometimes we just stop because that fear comes in, or us not believing
Mm.
in ourselves, and we just don't do it when we done missed out on an opportunity that was right there for us. That's why I
Yes.
always say keep going. Like, we can't
Yeah.
stop.
Well, I like the part that you said about fear. You already know my fears and stuff. So, and I can't help it. I can't
Okay,
help it.
what is your fear?
Well, you already know. Public speaking, you
Same
know.
here. Why you think I came out with this podcast? Can't nobody see me.
No, no, you're right. You're right about that. But if you put it on YouTube, or if you record
I
yourself on
did
YouTube,
that.
see, and how do you feel about that?
I was fine because I knew exactly what the goal was.
Okay.
Like, whatever I was talking about, I knew everything about it. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing otherwise.
So let me ask you a question. While you record yourself on YouTube,
Yeah.
how many people or followers or listeners was actually watching it or listening to
Girl,
it?
mind your business.
Oh, sorry. Damn.
Mind your business. I
Sorry.
ain't get nothing yet, okay?
Sorry, dang. Like, oh, my bad. Damn. My bad. Sorry.
No,
Shoot.
it's okay. But actually I put it on TikTok, and that is where everything is at. It's like people looking at it all
Oh.
the time, because I'm not too swavy about YouTube right now, so I'm not really sure how it works. I don't know if I put it
Oh.
in the right place or
Okay.
something like that. And I know with YouTube, it depends on like the search bar, like what you're searching. I don't know if my titles for the video would be something that people would search.
Mm.
So yeah, YouTube is kind of
Oh.
different, but TikTok is
Okay.
great though. Like, a lot of people like my videos, and like they save it to their favorites and everything.
So do you feel like you get more viewers on TikTok versus, let's say, Spotify and Apple? In a,
I
or
was
is it like 50-50?
Yeah, it's like it's 50-50,
Hmm.
because for on TikTok, it's like you have the consistent people that I've been seeing, that's just like always there, and that love is much appreciated. And then
Mhm.
it's like when it comes down to the official podcast, like on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, it could vary on an episode. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, yes,
So
yes.
that's the
Oh.
difference in that.
Oh, okay, okay. Because I feel like, I seen people post their podcast into TikTok,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, like what's the difference? Putting your podcast on TikTok and you get more viewers versus, let's say, Apple, YouTube, Spotify, or something like that, or other platform.
Yeah, because it's like I feel like with TikTok, like if your page is if it's public, it's like your video is gonna pop up everywhere because you have a public page. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So that's just like with Facebook and Instagram, right?
Not really because well, yeah, kind of sort of because you do have the option to make it private or keep it public.
Mm.
So it's like with Facebook and Instagram. I don't know. After that whole setup thing, I took that add a friend off my Facebook because I ain't messing with that no more.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
thank you. And
yeah.
that's why I
Yeah,
put my
absolutely not.
page on Instagram. I made that private because no, thank you.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
I don't
right.
need no more setups coming over here. If you're not coming
Girl,
over here genuine and
girl.
or at least, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to be a friend or
Mm-hmm.
just giving support, we have nothing to talk about.
Yep. Absolutely. That's why my platform is private because I don't want weirdos to come follow me or whatever. No, that's not gonna happen.
See, because it's different though. You don't know. Maybe that one weirdo is a one of your biggest supporters.
But
So
how
we
would
can't even say it like that.
I was just about to say I wouldn't go down that far. I wouldn't even go down that far because
Well, you're the one that said weirdo first. I don't think no one is a weirdo.
I didn't say weirdo, did I?
Yes, you
No,
did.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
said all of my platforms are private because I don't want no weirdos hitting me up.
oh snap! I said that. Oh, sorry, y'all.
Yeah, that was very
Sorry.
mean.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean to say weirdos. I don't want unexpected individual to follow me, if that makes sense.
Yes, that's the definition of a stranger.
Okay, yes, stranger. Yes, yes, yes. There you go. Sorry, I didn't mean to say weirdo. I'm
Well,
my
if
bad.
that's the case, I speak to strangers every day. Yes, I speak to strangers every single day.
And then wait. Oh yeah, because you were saying that someone from Canada listening to your podcast.
Oh, yes. Shout out to the person from Canada listening.
When you
Yes.
said that to me, I was like, Canada, huh?
Yes, it's someone out there in Canada. Shout out to you. And it's someone out there in Arizona. Shout out to you too.
Shout out to the person living in Canada and Arizona. Let's go.
Yep. But and
And
then we still have New York City listening. We
but
have Chicago listening and we have Atlanta listening. So
but
shout out to y'all as well.
shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, South, baby. Let's go.
Oh
But
my gosh.
but 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 you never mentioned someone listening to your podcast out of the country. Hmm.
Yeah, I know. Like that was beautiful. So
Wait, you don't want that?
no, I said that was beautiful.
Oh. Because let me tell you, you'll be surprised if a follower or a listener listen to your podcast from whether it could be from Europe or from China or from Africa. You never know.
Yeah, because I am 29% Nigerian, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, why we gotta go there? Oh
Yep.
boy.
I am 29% Nigerian, man.
Oh Lord. See why we gotta go there.
Yep, because I am black. I am black.
I am black too, bestie. And I have a little bit of Italian. Yes.
We ain't going there.
I'm telling you, you don't believe me, but I
Oh my
am.
gosh.
Oh boy, so I guess that's a whole nother yeah.
As always, you guys, this has been a pleasure. I love speaking to you guys every day. As I always say, you can send me a voice message. You guys can hit me up on Instagram. You guys have my Instagram. I say it more than likely in every single episode. If you guys are wondering, because we've been talking about TikTok, I have a TikTok as well. That username is Carmel, the letter G underscore baby. You guys can hit me up there as well. Let me know what you want to hear. What do you want to talk about? Do you want to be on the episode? What do you want me to talk about? I'm here for you. This is like our little family. You guys are my family, and I appreciate any and everything that you guys do. Thank you so much for listening. As I always say, if you enjoy it, follow me, talk to me. I talk back. I am not a mean person. I am here for you guys. I want us all to win in life. Any ventures that you guys are starting or something that you're thinking about, put forward the effort and get it done. Life is very precious, and we're able to go to sleep every night and wake up the next morning to do better than we did yesterday. So we have to make it work. Alrighty, Shantae, you have any closing words?
Well, I do want to say this is a very interesting topic and I really enjoyed it. And like I said before and earlier, tell a friend, tell a friend. Listen to this podcast, folks. Listen to this podcast. Tell a friend, tell a friend. I don't care if it's your coworker, colleague, your friend, your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whoever, brother, sister, mom, dad, anybody. Tell a friend, tell a friend. We need more viewers, we need more followers, we need more. The more the better. The more the better. And with that being said, I am honored to be in this episode with you, bestie. And I just want to say thank
Yeah.
you so much. I
You're
love it.
welcome.
I love it. I enjoy it. This is great. This is very entertaining. And me being the first time on this podcast with you, girly, you know what? I'm putting on my checklist as a goal.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, thank you so much, bestie. I really appreciate you. And
You're welcome.
yes,
Thank you for coming on.
you're welcome. Anytime. I'm here for you for this.
Alrighty, you guys. That was the gist of, let me see the time. Oh, we got 1 minute of tonight's episode. So I will speak to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, you guys.